For a long time, I disregarded the whole bodhisattva thing because it felt like too much. It felt like a kind of spiritual materialism, not based on direct experience sort of thing. Or rather, it's more complicated than that, because I've had experiences with Guan Yin and Chenrezig and such beings. Profound. But to be caught up with that, where the relationship is what is focused on, the reverence is what is focused on, not the nature of reality itself, then ultimately it feels like distraction and going in the wrong direction. I'll say that still holds for me. But there is something to be said, a lot to be said, that if the focus is on just your own liberation, then in some ways, and this is not just semantics, that it's a dead end, because it is seen through that there is no I. And this is not just semantics. When the focus is on the liberation of all beings, the liberation of all pain, the end of suffering for all, then the attitude towards one's own suffering changes. It is held on to with a much less firm grip, and it's easier to release because there's no association with me or mine. It's just an activation of some sort of suffering, of karma that ripened, causes and conditions, and it's completely impersonal. It's that energy of this is personal that holds on to the suffering with a vice grip. And we all know that sometimes it's hard to release suffering because the personality is so identified with it. That's real. On some level, it fears the consequences of it, of without this, who am I? Freedom lies in understanding that that does not matter. Life has existed before the idea of you. Life will exist after the idea of you. And life continues just as before, emerging and passing away moment after moment for a whole life, for life after life. But if the focus is on your own liberation, that is kind of, by definition, a dead end. May all beings be happy, and may all beings be liberated. There is an energy to that attitude, an openness, a willingness to let go and get over oneself.